From Oprah Winfrey to Eva Longoria and Stevie Wonder, many celebrities have recently shown their support for Kamala Harris.
Let's all choose Kamala Harris!
Meanwhile, it might seem like Donald Trump doesn't have much star power backing him up, but that's not the whole story. Kid Rock, Elon Musk, and one of the Baldwins are among his supporters. We'll break down which stars are rallying behind each presidential candidate.
Well, he is a player.
You might be confused by some of the names. The U.S. presidential race is heating up, with candidates meeting their supporters and enlisting public figures to campaign for them. It seems Donald Trump is eager to secure the backing of the world's most popular celebrity, and he's even taken some unusual steps to make it happen. The presidential candidate received what seemed like an endorsement from Taylor Swift and her Swifties. However, it turned out to be just an AI-generated image with an "I accept" response.
It does appear that the Trump campaign is now trying to capitalize off of Swift's major fan base.
Naturally, Swift's fans on social media were not pleased. They claimed that Donald Trump is trying to manipulate people, given the significant influence Taylor's words can have.
When she simply said go vote, the organization Vote.org saw the biggest surge in a single day that they had ever seen with new voter registration.
It's a tricky move he's used before, like with Celine Dion. At Trump's campaign rally in Bozeman, he played a video featuring her hit song, "My Heart Will Go On." However, it turns out he didn't get any permission.
In no way is this use authorized, and Celine Dion does not endorse this or any similar use. And really? That song?
In the meantime, model Amber Rose spoke at the 2024 Republican National Convention, declaring her support for Donald Trump.
But I'm here tonight to tell you, no matter your political background, that the best chance we have to give our babies a better life is to elect Donald Trump president of the United States.
Kanye West's former girlfriend mentioned that her entire family backs Trump, and she believes the media is lying about his candidacy.
When I met the president and Melania for the first time, he was kind and generous and funny as hell. Very funny.
Kanye West himself was once a big fan of Donald Trump and openly expressed his admiration for the then president, especially during their public meeting in the Oval Office.
But I love this guy right here. Let me give this guy a hug right here. I love this guy right here. Yeah.
Later, their relationship reportedly soured when Kanye West decided to run for president himself in 2020. However, this August, the rapper was spotted with his wife, Bianca Censori, in their car outside a Trump rally in Beverly Hills. Rapper Ice Cube once said he would never endorse Donald. But later, one of the most politically confrontational artists in music has suddenly become his supporter as well. Previously, Ice Cube had explained Trump's appeal to Americans.
Donald Trump is what Americans love. Donald Trump is what Americans aspire to be. Rich, powerful, do what you want to do, say what you want to say.
Another well-known rapper on Donald's team is 50 Cent. He endorsed Trump in his own unique style after the assassination attempt on the presidential candidate. On social media, the rapper, who has also faced many attacks, wrote, "Trump gets shot, and now I'm trending." Plus, he shared an edited version of his album cover for Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Kid Rock has been a steadfast supporter of Trump for many years. Recently, the singer released a rather aggressive message aimed at those who oppose his favored politician.
You f with Trump, you f with me.
Overall, the country music scene is solidly behind the Republican candidate. After the attack on Donald, John Rich took to social media to show his support.
They couldn't beat him in a fair contest, so they tried to kill him, but they missed.
At one of his concerts, Jason Aldean dedicated his song, "Try That in a Small Town," to Trump. The singer has long admired him personally.
President Trump's a friend of mine, so I want to send this next song out to him. We don't know what's going to happen come November, so it's all good.
Supporters of Trump also include sports legends Mike Tyson and Hulk Hogan, as well as actors Vince Vaughn and Chuck Norris. Additionally, actor Scott Baio frequently criticizes Kamala Harris on his Instagram, urging people to vote for her opponent. He's been involved in political discussions for many years. And in 2016, Scott even spoke at the Republican National Convention.
I can't tell you how much of an honor it is to stand up here and talk about a man that I trust with the lives of my family.
Comedian Kelsey Grammer, aka Frasier, said he was impressed by Trump's presidency. Meanwhile, Academy Award nominee James Woods tweeted extensively, praising him for the approach to governance and policy. One of Trump's earlier supporters, John Voight, once called him the answer to all our problems.
And I know that we will be saved, that there is a plan, that the one president who had our true trust was President Donald Trump, and he will do it all over again.
Moreover, 5 years ago, the actor broke down in tears on live TV while talking about his victory.
That's me crying.
It seems Voight isn't bothered by the fact that Donald has made some not-so-nice comments about his famous daughter, Angelina Jolie. Trump has repeatedly criticized the actress's appearance and behavior. Maybe it's just because Angie supports the other side.
I never thought she was good looking. I don't think she's got good skin. I don't think she's got a great face. I think her lips are too big, to be honest with you.
There's also an interesting story with one more celebrity family. Stephen Baldwin was at Trump's victory party when he won the 2016 election.
You could see it was a lot of the messaging from the media that was driving their anger and this and that. And I'm just going to be praying that everybody comes together and really gives Mr. Trump an opportunity to do the right thing and create the change for even those people who doubted him.
At the same time, the actor openly criticized his brother Alec Baldwin for his Donald's parodies on SNL.
I don't think it's very funny. I don't think there's anything funny about this election.
Additionally, Stephen's daughter, Hailey Bieber, has publicly criticized Trump and has even backed the idea of his deportation. Sounds like a real family drama, doesn't it? Of course, we can't overlook Elon Musk here. The entrepreneur is so eager for Trump to win that, according to rumors, he's willing to spend $45 million a month on his PR campaign. Plus, he's open to joining Donald's team. In August, the two successful businessmen had a live chat on X that lasted over 2 hours, though it got off to a bit of a rocky start.
Because the event was delayed by 40 minutes due to technical issues. It's nice to know the guy who builds self-driving cars and spaceships hasn't quite figured out how to broadcast a phone call.
Meanwhile, another billionaire, Oprah Winfrey, threw her support behind Kamala Harris.
Let us choose. Let us choose truth. Let us choose honor. And let us choose joy. And together, let's all choose Kamala Harris.
She made a surprise appearance at the 2024 DNC convention and delivered a 15-minute speech. Oprah urged Americans to choose optimism over cynicism and inclusion over retribution.
Values and character matter most of all. In leadership and in life. And more than anything, you know this is true, that decency and respect are on the ballot in 2024.
The megastar also praised Michelle Obama's work, highlighting her remarks from the previous night.
It's up to us to remember what Kamala's mother told her. Don't just sit around and complain, do something. So, if they lie about her, and they will, we've got to do something.
The convention, held over 4 days at Chicago's United Center, drew a massive number of public figures. It featured former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, former President Bill Clinton and his wife, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
No surprise, is it, that he is lying about Kamala's record? He's mocking her name and her laugh. Sounds familiar.
We saw performers like John Legend, Stevie Wonder, Maren Morris, and Pink, who took the stage with her daughter to sing her hit, What About Us? Of course, America's current president, Joe Biden, was also there.
Donald Trump calls America a failing nation. He says we're losing. He's the loser. He's dead wrong.
He stated that choosing Kamala Harris as vice president was the best decision of his life, and that she should now be the next president of the USA.
We've not only gotten to know each other, we've become close friends. She's tough, she's experienced, and she has enormous integrity, enormous integrity.
Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York gave a rousing call to deliver on an ambitious agenda for the people.
In Kamala Harris, I see a leader who understands. I see a leader with a real commitment to a better future for working families.
Making her debut on stage at the Democratic National Convention, Alexandria didn't hide her emotions.
Because we know that Donald Trump would sell this country for $1 if it meant lining his own pockets and greasing the palms of his Wall Street friends. And I, for one, am tired of hearing about how a two-bit union buster thinks of himself as more of a patriot than the woman who fights every single day.
Later, she urged viewers to vote for Kamala Harris on Stephen Colbert's show.
It's not science fiction anymore. We will have the first woman president of the United States.
Harris even gained support from former Trump press secretary Stephanie Grisham, who harshly criticized his behavior.
Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers. He used to tell me, "It doesn't matter what you say, Stephanie. Say it enough and people will believe you."
The film world has also been mostly behind Democratic candidacy. Spike Lee, Eva Longoria, and Mindy Kaling have all publicly backed Harris. The Office star acknowledged Trump's contribution to her new wave of popularity.
I am an incredibly famous Gen Z actress who you might recognize from The Office. Thank you, The Mindy Project. Or as the woman who courageously outed Kamala Harris as Indian in an Instagram cooking video.
As a reminder, in July, Donald released a 2019 video, Kaling and Harris cooking masala dosa, highlighting their South Indian heritage. Trump falsely claimed that Kamala was misrepresenting her identity, saying, "Crazy Kamala says she's Indian, not black. She uses everybody, including her racial identity." So Mindy aimed to show Trump that both aspects of Harris's identity can be true at the same time. Hollywood star, Kerry Washington, along with Harris's grandnieces, taught the DNC crowd how to pronounce Kamala.
Everybody over here, say Kama! Everybody over here, say La!
Together!
It was another jab at Trump, who frequently mispronounces her name. By the way, Kerry later reunited with her Scandal co-star Tony Goldwyn. Washington had earlier shared a selfie with her colleague from the DNC floor, captioning it, "Giving the people what they want." Also in attendance was actress Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She led a panel of female governors and immediately poked fun at Trump's assistant.
We are very honored to have 8 highly intelligent, highly capable women leaders for the 21st century with us, or what J.D. Vance might call a coven of semi-menstruating witches.
As a reminder, she played Vice President and later President Selina Meyer on the political satire Veep for 7 seasons until 2019. According to the actress, after Joe Biden withdrew, the show's viewership increased by 350%. Nowadays, many people noticed similarities between her character and Kamala Harris's story. However, Julia asks that the two women not be compared.
Let me explain to you. On Veep, I played a narcissistic, megalomaniac sociopath. And that is not Kamala Harris. It might be another candidate in the race.
Finally, Maya Rudolph also had something to say. The actress, who portrayed VP on SNL, admitted she was thrilled when Harris decided to run for president.
The minute it was announced that she was running, you know, I think I was home watching The Bear, and it was like announced that I confirmed doing SNL, and I was like, I did what? Like everybody's just ready for it, which is such a wonderful run.
According to Maya, playing Kamala Harris is a real honor for her.
I would never have believed you if you had said, hey, one day you're going to be playing the presidential candidate. Wow. For me to think that I have anything to do with this by association is mind-blowing.
As you can see, the presidential race is getting more exciting and intriguing. So, which team are you on, Trump or Harris? And why? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to check out our separate video about Harris's celebrity supporters. She has a lot of them.